Ladies and gentlemen, the hottest tag team in professional wrestling, Beautiful Bobby and Sweet Stan, the Midnight Express.
Okay, our first event on Worldwide Wrestling, Jim Cornette's Midnight Express against George South, the Todd champion. Earl Hebner, the referee. Good to have you back with us. And I mean, the excitement is brewing in the NWA because of the Great American Bash on tour. All over the great cities in this country, we'll have a Great American Bash update, a look at some of the great talent in the NWA, like the Mod Squad. Kendall Wyndham's with us. Also on the card, Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard, Jimmy the Boogie Woogie Man Knight, and Lasertron. And today, we'll see the superpowers in action right here. Dusty Rhodes and Nikita Koloff. And right beside of me is Jim Cornette, the manager of the U.S. Tag Team Champions.
Stand up, Tony. Come on, stand up. You know,
not a chance.
You want to talk about you always stand in the presence of your betters. You want to talk about superpowers, and you talk about the Midnight Express, because let me tell you something. They are super, and they are powerful, and there is no tag team on earth that can stop them.
Okay, that's from Jim Cornette. It seems like each and every week they come up with something different to win a match with. Versatile. The Midnight Express, Beautiful Bobby with a knee right to George South. A very happy, very proud Jim Cornette. Very confident in these two men. And I know you've been talking a lot about Ricky and Robert, the Rock and Roll Express.
Go ahead, Tony. First of all, have you been telling the people? Never mind, I'll tell them how great we are. Yeah, we've been talking about the Rock and Roll Express because what you're looking at is the only set of tag team champions in the NWA. We're the only champions.
Oh, Jim, you're not the only champion.
Yes, we are. Don't tell me that, Tony Schiavone. You see this big goof right here, Todd champion, big-time football player. He's been cut so many times he's bleeding to death. Oh, just because he's a big-time weightlifter and a real big guy, he thinks he's got the Midnight Express at a disadvantage. Well, let me tell you something, brother. He don't have no brains to back up the brawn. We're going to outsmart him, and we're going to take him out just like we're going to take the Rock and Roll Express out, because they're already scared of us. They know they can beat every other team in professional wrestling, so they want to wrestle. They want to defend the belts against them. They don't want to wrestle us because they know that we're the one team in wrestling can take them. They can't beat us. They've never seen a day that they can beat us. So the Rock and Roll Express is basically scared. And what kind of World Tag Team Champions can they be if they're scared? No champions at all, Tony. Sooner or later, we're going to have them belts. Go ahead. Tell them how great we are. What's the matter with you? Don't be ashamed just because you're a big slob.
Todd champion with a big foot on this great team. Sweet Stan reeling now as George South shoots him in the ropes, comes up with an elbow. Right on the back of the head, South now. He missed that time, but Sweet Stan held right onto the ropes. The Mod Squad here today. The Rock and Roll Express will talk to the world champion, Ric Flair. And we'll hopefully hear from...
Take real careful note, Tony Schiavone. What you're about to see is the Grave Digger. One of the many maneuvers which the Midnight Express have made famous and deadly. Puts you 6 feet under.
Beat up a Bobby and Sweet Stan. The winners, U.S. Tag Team Champions. And a very confident Jim Cornette at ringside with them. Let's take a look once again. He calls it the Grave Digger. And, you know, we talked about the different moves they win matches with. Here's another one. We've seen the double goozle. We've seen the double face drop. And now the Grave Digger. Stan puts South up. And then Bobby comes off the middle turnbuckle. The winners, Jim Cornette's U.S. Tag Team Champions, the Midnight Express. Don't go away.